lovely morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Dew on Marego TV, streaming live from our studio here in Akuse Junction, Okwenya. I am Nana, so a quick motivation before the lineup for today. Slow progress is better than no progress. Stay positive and don't give up. Slow progress is better than low progress. Stay positive and don't give up. It means even if things aren't moving as fast as you like, at least there is a movement. Keeping a positive vibe and staying committed is key to reaching those goals. Slow progress is still a progress. Every step forward, no matter how small it is, gets you closer to your goal. Don't compare your journey to others. Focus on your own pace and keep pushing. No matter how slow it is, it will make sense one day. Slow progress is better than low progress. Don't give up. Stay positive. Yes, you ought not to give up in your endeavors. You ought to keep pushing for you to achieve your goals one day. Focus on what you want to become and you definitely get there. Now let's speak tidbits on health. Vitamin D deficiency is when your body doesn't get enough vitamin D, which is crucial for bone health and overall well-being. It can lead to issues like weak in bones, fatigue, and muscle pains. Common causes include lack of sunlight and poor diet. Here are some signs of vitamin D deficiency. Clear signs of vitamin D deficiency. 1. Dark circles. And 2. Constant fatigue. You always get tired no matter what. Sometimes you don't even do anything. Even from bed, you feel too tired. Hair loss. Sometimes after combing your hair, you see a lot of hair in your comb. It means sometimes you are deficient to vitamin D. Brittle nails. You see the color of your nail changes, and at times it gets broken and brittling all the time. Dull skin. The color of your skin begins to change to very dull. If you are fair, you start turning like a chocolate color, and the chocolate color becomes a little darker. You see that your skin just becomes very, very darling. And then muscle pain. You feel pains all over your muscle. If even you have not done anything or any tedious work, you feel pains in your muscle. And then 6, frequent headaches. You keep on having headaches all the time in bits. That is time after the exam, you feel headaches all the time. Different century tuning. You keep on thinking here and then. It's all part of the signs of deficiency of vitamin D. Sudden dizziness. You'll be standing or walking, and all of a sudden you might fall or feel very dizzy as you go by your normal work. And then 10, unexpected instability. Explained instability. You don't even know what to do. Sometimes you feel like you're walking, you feel like sitting, you sit, you feel like standing up. It's all part of the deficiency of vitamin D. And then cold hands or feet. Even though the weather is hot, you sometimes feel your hands, especially your fingers, are very cold. If even you touch your foot, you see it is very cold. 12, dry mouth or cracked lips. You don't have fever. It's no harmattan, but you see your mouth are cracked and very, very dry. And the last one, that is 13, difficulty in sleeping. You ought to have 7 to 9 hours in bed, but anytime you go to bed, you can't sleep. You be like, I know they feel sleep. Mintiminda is all part of deficiency of vitamin D. So please eat good diet, sleep properly, and have a nice, healthy life. Sylvester is up next with sports, and then the newsprint review continues. This morning we have the Chief Executive Officer of the Esoja Mine District, in as the person of Honorable Godwin Bubu be to give us explanations and discuss his achievements over 1 year of appointment. So stay back and enjoy the show. Wrapping up on that, remember to join Marego TV on all social media handles, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest. Don't forget to equally call our marketers on 020-167-2828, 020-167-2828 for affordable terms and conditions. Remember, like, share, and comment on all our social media handles. I am Nana Soyo. Stick and stay. Marego TV, the new experience with great insight.
Life our dreams, we out here, we don't adhere to regular rules. Our mama's faster than brain for our circular fools. With some reckless dudes, lost for shoes and Jews. New chucks, custom made and such golden stews. Mysterious life, Nancy Drew shared no clues. Curious knife, stabbed us, now we bleed and bruise. Confusing ones with needs, what I want and need. A house in Tresaco, a villa, and not down with jet skis. Jet setting in the minutes, 30 seconds, and I reckon no question. Make every first I get the best impression. So just suppose I juxtapose me now with me when I was 16 years old. Innocence lost in less than 15 years though. I'm distinguished, so they can't extinguish my flow. I overpowered all these cowards, them no good fit, them need you.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly away. Yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water, produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality. This highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway. and Dakuman, Nyamiche Abeche Street. Glorious natural mineral water, so refreshing.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
We be aquaba, Marego TV, some rason, say Agudiamun, some Yabuapo, and a fee now fair monone. The Sefata said Edimonina, Yatun, some Marego Sports Flash, Yenas Babada, Kamakaba, or Marego Money Dew. So now, Pepe Biano, Copium, our Facebook, searching Marego TV. Now, if share no business, share Kamakama, Sasora, Instagram, TikTok, Bebia, YouTube, so dia, searching Marego TV, Nina Mono, Wadaro Man, said Jume, dear Nina Mono, Edisumo, some Panano, Penina. When you be ashe kama and so on manina and so nina so wasem no na and then some a draw so pa medin the Champions Live producers no benteni particle one and nano pepia me chidoma na sabina so abeda kama and so TV no so na some draws into Monica Crabie na yen so na face nyame adom awia 3 to 4 the aka no so abeto so and so anu mo say dia yen sha se ko piemo. And so Ghana Football Association Regional Women Championship and now match day 4 eba so kama Tuba Astrotefa result e pm so anu worship and so on ma yehwe na afi yembo boss so kama na munyina so munye bi hwe na afi so no yehu de akoso enso ewo ema football mu dia wohwe mu dia say ne tie enso ewo ho esiam Socrates enso tra ho ema Rule Sisters from Somanya ehwo mu by 3 goals to 1 enso ho sanso and Immigration Ladies enso echi Blacko Soccer Queens ebo mu 4-0 and our first Samba Ladies, and so Echi at the Dome, Unity Ladies, Eshomu 2-0, winning result out the PM Kakra, our Group A match day 4, and also a bass so our Honumana after result. No, Yankosha table no Kakra, na Yahu teams Haudwa. Eguso ebo homaden na team edika no Rule Sisters umonjese omunya 12 point ma qualify ko PMO Malta Guinness Women Premier League no from Somanya Yellow Club Rule Sisters nedika 12 point same stroke etoso mieno ono so 7 na for Immigration Ladies etoso miensa 7 Sisamba Ladies etoso 9 6 Blacko Soccer Queens etoso enum 3 point na for Adidome Unity Ladies enso to one ono so only point men say netie and so Ghana Football Association Regional Women Championship nyina so aba na wiye Tuba Asotef so Rule Sisters so qualifier it was na so eda kama Sports Flash no so if you want ma yego PMO CAF under 17 tournament eguso koso Morocco no games ni bi eba so imbo so efa ma hwe for na hwe screen say ne tie Angola etra ho ema Mozambique ehwo mu 2-1 and afi so Mali Eswati Tanzania ɛhyɛ ne 2-1 na afei Senegal enso echi Algeria ɛhyɛ ne 2-1 na afei Ghana yenso ɛno echi South Africa ɛhyɛ South Africa 3-1 ade ɛno Angola ɛtena hɔ ama Mozambique ɛhyɛ no 2-1 Mali so echi Tanzania ɛhyɛ ne 2-1 Senegal echi Algeria ɛhyɛ ne 2-1 na afei Ghana yenso echi South Africa ɛhyɛ mo by 3 goals for winning result a epiem kakra nso ɛwɔ under 17 AFCON a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Morocco na ɛnkɔhwɛ group C after match day 4 ɛba so ɛno a sɛ ne teɛ Tanzania na di kan over 6 points ɛso ɛwɔ hɔ Mali tɔ so mieno over 5 points sanso na Mozambique tɔ so miensa over 4 points afei Angola ɛna twato kɔ no so 1 point group C sɛ ne teɛ ɛso wɔ no ma yɛde wasɛm nyina so ɛda ɛna no pe yɛgo pie mu group D na group D also ɛno a after ɛno a game sɛ ne teɛ Senegal na di kan over 6 points Algeria tɔ so mieno over 4 points Ghana tɔ so miensa yɛwɔ 4 points afei era South Africa etwato won ma na se ade a ondo so okra 3.1 man ti se ne tie enso e wo group D games awdo a e ba so enso under 17 AFCON a ego so ekọ so e wo Morocco a yedo asem nyina so eta na no pay yeda so eja AFCON nim no no yenkohwe countries a ma qualify ko pie mo enso World Cup se ne so se e ade a Tanzania qualify Cote d'Ivoire so qualify Cameroon qualify Morocco qualify Egypt qualify Mali so qualify Senegal qualify Algeria qualify but ohwe ase onuma say netie Ethiopia any Mozambique ebebo playoff Ethiopia any Mozambique bebo playoff na afi so Uganda any Ghana ebebo playoff na Uganda for coach Eli Kingston what you say your former player no ti Uganda any Ghana ebebo playoff na afi Ethiopia any Mozambique it go share lie dia na de be si okopa no ebe yisa ti Ghana ye go share like Kingston wati ono kra Uganda for under 17 no ye be na afi ye be kan wa semetri and so it weni sama epiem kakra so ye go piem amono ne no a go piem e o Istanbul na say Europa League no final no ba so Aston Villa echi Freiburg e bomu 3-0 eno ade na e ade a Aston Villa 4 ade Rogers Mone ade Talisman omunyina e bo goal 3 goals ama Aston Villa and so chief SC Freiburg for Germany e bomu 3-0 say no Aston Villa and on champions and so e wo Europa League na nenra ye dey trophy ni mom na ade efe pa mo show screen so dia na Aston Villa for after 44 years Aston Villa magic trophy what I say after 44 years no Aston Villa ade a major trophy na say ade abakosem enso aba na say no ade Aston Villa for ni ade papa say eno a omoso timi ade Europa League na de wasem na enso eda kama e was sports flash na so na enkohwe na de yedi so kra no coach Unai Emery na coach de anytime bi obekọ final bi oje except say bi oba Arsenal for na Chelsea for sure 4-1 no papa wo hwe de 2014 oje 2015 oje 2016 oje 2021 waje 2026 waje on Europa League no we champion two per coach waje be 1 2 3 4 5 what I say coach waje Europa League no ato aswa 5 ni dia Unai Emery or a champion ewo Europa League no eno obo ma Aston Villa enso adwumi trophy a nyina weni sama piem kakra enso ntemu safo enfensi a why insem the draw so and many so ko na yemfe nyame adoma awia 3-4 ye beba na de aka no ye de no so abeto am so Ghana ye ni Uganda like ise be shen okoma what ti ye be say be qualify nyame adoma awia 3-4 ye beba midin e the champions last that no emfa kon benten ni party ko mo na no pepi pe mechi do ba midi sports flash so brema seda ni bi emfa kon team nyina wa share your Facebook YouTube Instagram TikTok baby a seda emfa kon ma TV ni wo fe obi bia no enko so da Marego TV say na no pay e wo money due so no ye bedin komo DCB ba what you say ye bedin komo development politics wasem ne abeka na ma ofidie no enko so nda say ye wonyama papi enso edima me so na so you edi aka no so no abeto amuso.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in our neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
bibia ye de nsa besoso no gidi ni se opun so na kasa beboa amana etimi akototen safe na waso kasa fo de ka kire o se okwa na certain time no se ye wo bibia Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X bibia ko ho no mo a ye wo ho obetimi ni yeso enyansa mo so e wo ho saso e na ya ka twe e wo akuse junction ana okwenya ntama akuso bon kwantempo no so ye wo sabenkum so upa akuse junction a ye nantintembe se sima ba kope obetimi edu ahanu muse ye ka wo so se ye dwedie ebo ne nyina eda form say form pomode anani ye edidwa se ne be ya onema so betimi ato ama wo kama meni okasa so de ye rani promo a che se 50% discount na ye 1 CD no ene obaha obetu ya 50% se ne be ya wo so obetimi akonkan obetimi afre abadwafo e was 020 167 2828 020 167 2828. Yes, sure. Also says I will call social media handles, but more than say over like na wa share na just say wa comment. Me say kase bia bi ni eti bi wa hanum say. Se kase bia no otimi tro ama ye kenkan so e de ma. Edi ameje so eye nana so you. Ano pay my pamfo aba be come nsa me kire. Enra no ye Marego wura se Marego now ene de wasesem ene ye yawada na just say honorable Sylvester Tete, the Champions Line, incoming MP for Yilo, Lower and Upper Manya, and Obeche constituency no edi, ever had me say, Anopa, you ever come home. Sa Sona Philip Husuno. Don't be an collaborator, I said, we done a boyfriend about you say, about you say, ever come home, Eddie Aman, executive producer, and so I came home, Anopa, how you did you mediano, a better chess. Maybe be a quaba. I'm promoted to say. My okay.
Yeah, very okay.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah,
Ade, me pacho. Yes, Miss Amasa, I want one, and I'm okay. Munya okay. Ade.
Man,
one day. Obi say we him fufu to say to abedu. I bet na ha say one day. Eji take away. Say one day.
If I not do like that,
yes, I didn't see that thing.
We are seeing the one. Say, Adibo wa odi bicha. Na hu ade na.
O se udi ma wo.
Wa hwe ya. Bi di ayare.
Sa?
Iti ya na nya bu ho a. Ye na nanom se no. Enu aduan na ebi ka. Ye de bi to baby. Ade chi a.
O ma ye kusa.
Ye be di kusa. Ya kanishi na afepa iti
e de toto frocho aduane ye de
iti enu ade ye mu sa mo for we abi bi kwa ko 4 round dia wonwa bi ko 4
sa
enu ade
na ni pa ba ko ni ara no ye mienu no ni no ka
e say 4 de ne na mpa che say 2 no ba say ba ko bi wo ho a ono nan then they say bako ko be 2 e bako to ko 2 enano ye a wo ye wo chiri hoyi omu ko be 5 omu 2 na no mu tehia yes ana wo hu amu 2 no ne ehu se bi omu no mu cheda anye bo sa bo be hu 6
e ya na man for body I don't so
omu ni momo
Na de
omo nyina were the same department.
Omo e kire ho.
Omo say me no nyina wo the same department. Nti omo ye 4. 2 there, 2
years.
Na no ade yebun na sikra ni say.
Ba ko bi we.
Omo de no ye wo silver mo na mkodi wa bonten.
Hey.
Silver no sun. Debi.
Eso do.
2 here, 2 there. Omo nyina so wo. Omo se me kan cham so omo yi mu fi ahoma ne so.
Ba ko bi on say 2 na wa ha no. Ba ko wo nwin e wo ni tiri so. Ena ba ko e sakura kakra. Nti ba ko wa chi ba ko.
Ai so ma cheche.
Omo nyina so ye hwea wo mu wa chi.
Ene popo. Ba ko ye kokko, ba ko ye tu.
Ena omo wa chire won so no. Ba ko ye tietia, ba ko ye kokko. Na ba ko ye yi wo de silver no ko chire oba so o. Mi kwa mi ndidi yo.
Na fe. No be say woni edro obetimi afa na.
Afasi dro na ni ye ma ye kama.
Ene na nyeme sisi. Ene man kwala imu yisu samanfo beje ko boss wi.
Hwe. Say no oye wo chire oyi o si oni di. Na so beji we kan.
Ana wa na be wure o kanzo na wo re. Ma re na nye ono na beje.
We are say there sir.
Awon boye yi o.
Do sabre dey asawa we. Febi esere.
Asana we ba ku bi oye tuntun kakra. Ono
no we na nyo kokoto kwan no.
Debi. Oda wa no.
Aya de.
Aya de no. Ono odidi a. Wa me ewie no. Then it started sweat. When the sweat it started come from the ears and body.
Then
it started sweat. Sale that guy.
Say na no bia e kwa chire ho no.
Sa no menesi.
Na bia e kwa chire ho. Na nante asesa.
Say wo chef for say unante.
Ne mu ji eku de bi ni ma praise wi. Me bisa se wo se mi hu se mo kai mi ye.
Ko fu ha ju okrom ha o.
Sa ne na mi hu ni ma sa.
Ati we no your best friend say ya omunye ni tentem say once in a week and twice in a week.
Na bi mu propose say either Wednesday and say Fridays bia.
Mondays and Fridays.
Friday awo mo ko nga.
Friday dey na say nansin e o ye ba ku bi we chi wa ya. Yeah, udi ba ku ba ya. Udi si ho ye amofo mi ye yi ni a me ye yoko na say sadan na Sunday so Saturday Sunday ko to aso enti say na say Saturday ni Sunday to aso enti
na Monday so ye
enti ko so awo krom na ye ko so anye
mo pa se papa nipa mo ba ya mo ha ya be ba se ya no no mo de mo fast da mo okpoku o me spart ase ba sa na me ba no twen o me ba o efi se ma twen ase mo be kasa o mo kasa EPL ye wie Arsenal e win the Gunners obiambo so e wo ha sei enye news ni e
say account was sports
only one account sports on can be was sports na bet na baby tell na Chelsea and so you do like this so you be like no or sending some say mo nyina mo yedi
Chelsea team na wo
gu
Chelsea oh baby tell ha nkwa dey
Chelsea team na gu
say last time they can say
akemade nye kenye komodu fiasem
Chelsea team na gu
Sylvester me see EPL ye wie
Arsenal win
okay whether you like it or not still Arsenal wafa the Gunners yafa and come here imagine say ne come twa mu yopo or Mary but mo essence say oh it's not 25 years not 25 years 22 years I don't know say 25 years it's not 25 it's 22 years e cry yafa Aden na Chelsea for Arsenal e winning the Hamosa na kan
me hu chat bi won na chat na me hu ye no Arsenal di EPL no omo a ayo mu yapa no Man City ye 10%.
Okay.
Man U for 30.
Okay.
Say 40. 60 na ka Chelsea for.
Nti na baby te kasa be brigu masum sa.
Aye Chelsea for ya.
Baby te de anya hwe.
Onem Chelsea de me
Onye ma wo me me. Onwanya opa Champions League pa yento bet 10,000. My crowd 10,000 opa ka say.
Oh ba Champions League de.
Ene muntimi ndi.
Me sa match no me America show.
Ene na muntimi ndi no.
O shedo aboto ara ke susu.
The here ni say mo de EPL no mu enu de ye. Enu na fatam.
En na fata ye. Ye ba Champions League say be.
Ene emfa. Ene.
So yo.
Say eza wa ha. Yes obi say mi nim na PSG share Arsenal. Why we cry na me ko assess anya ni ansore mfi ya. Ye free so why.
So you woni masem bi.
Catch me.
as an about
yes,
there's I think there's something we need to pay our attention to. Maybe I can't, but the authorities are not taking it serious. It has to do with road accidents.
Yeah.
The road accident is becoming so rampant to the extent that almost every day there's road accident. Almost every day there's road accident. Say motor accident and a main accident. On this our stretch, if you move towards the Star Villa Hotel on your left, there's a tipper try to veer off the road into someone's
just opposite King's Palace.
Into someone's garden. If you take Ufodia accident, Accra the Bobo. The question is it that the drivers are not responsible? Is it overspeeding? Is it carelessness? Is it forgetfulness? Is it overconfidence? Or the roads are just bad? Even if the roads are bad, then the accident should be limited. Because if the roads are bad, it means you can't go beyond 90 or 100 because the roads are bad. But places where we know they are rough road, that's even where accidents are even happening. Especially there's one of the recent car that is all over the place.
Ambodi Vozi.
National Road Safety Commission, DVLA, GPRTU, Ghana Police Service, Cooperative Station. Is it that we are not assessing our drivers, or the whole thing look like I don't understand. And everyday road accident, we are losing people's life. People are dying all over the place. Family members are mourning just because one person's carelessness. The passenger is only making sure that he will just get home safely, but the driver is the person we have to look at, because you move and stay and area amount. So I believe it's about time we talk mostly about road accident. It is not helping.
Thank you very much. Still on road accidents. Now, so we share your quantum point at Dayanima. I say a main road a casa can say nam so papa. If it is call asuchare, ediko do I could say asuchare call kajanya. They call them say yeah, what buses for so you banana farms. It's a banana farms. Also, you need to say a driver for Nikita bus at 10 the farm. But maybe a quite a more fast worker car. No, not just say a can crap. Me no can say no as an answer as it is sima. Can the copy the polo and the theatre free so. The theatre free so. Your best, where the engine say so big, my name no. Say a bit to me and to say a damn driver for na your form of banana farms. So, see a ben on the firm, sign on the firm. Na yen hwese na be ya ebetimi abra saa akwanhia yi ase ewa hanum se ti yesrefa drivers so mene banana farms lolly eme akpanye peke hisi bami kanye nye gbedie no gbedie pinye penye no engami kanye ne lolly ome akale si gbedie pino kake no lonye matabu ase bene pene osran kakiko ne enyene ebase pisi ake pisi enyo pisi ete me ankra sometimes bikita small car na wa opa nwa kita was tell you you want to change. So what I said, Wakpanya penny here, Kone Blonya to Nenge, Yahana Wapi, Bedia Pino Kaino, Kaole come my anuchino, my way literally, no mapilito, Otesima, Eja Kaili Canuchumi or Benga Nakaya, Otesima, Okoya Kako Opesi, Loma Hilolio, Bene is a limino, you know, truck, you know, Obai Kulianya, or Babi Mania, you can literally connect a penny of my wire, Mono Jucom a trepe and the mapping minino, and the Manyesi, Lord Hana wa here. Not to me, Jomi, ke driving papa, ne bawa bedio me, ano. Inti baba ko akrata ano, eso. Yebe father daily graphic. Transplantation best treatment for kidney failure. Researcher Ena Eka say policy rate stays at 14%. Suspend hostel fee hikes now. Rent commissioner directs tertiary school operators. GCB Bank empowers construction firm with asset financing. The daily graphic for the daily graphic near a woman anope enono. Maybe what's would be transplantation best treatment for kidney failure. Researcher being Ekaho Asemi. Policy rate stays at 14%. Suspend hostel fee hikes now. Rent commissioner directs tertiary school operators rent in the hostel facility. GCB Bank empowers construction firm with asset financing. The Daily Guide. Daily Guide. Landlord kills tenant over 30 Ghana cedis ECG bill. Over 30 cedis ECG bill. Omo mom ECG Ghana onu nko chiano prepaid no. Onye na amoka ho bi. Joanna Quay's role in Richard Annan Quay's company emerges. We are gearing to govern Bawumia to MPs. Ebiana baby 10 or can Ohio. High Court determines Abronya bill today. I won't push for MPs removal. Yababe Fa, the Daily Searchlight. The Daily Searchlight. Richard Annan Quay's empire. Joanna Quay was major part. Crucial evidence emerged in court filings. Soldier dies in explosive incident during training. He paid the ultimate price in service to the nation. Army. Threats against free speech. Ghana heading towards a slippery slope nobody wants to get into. CDD. Here we are, fantastic John and John, delivering doomsday in the 24-hour economy. Kase yeah. Yebefa, the Ghanaian Times. The Ghanaian Times. Clamp down on rent disputes begins as Rent Control Department introduces new policy. Grants clemency to death now inmates. Amnesty International appeals for Press Mahama. MMT deploys 100 new buses to ease commuter burdens, such as Metro Mass for Ena Ekasa Ewohoi. Telecel moves to strengthen media ties with the Ghanaian Times. Yebefa, the archives. The archives. Parliament fails to identify daughter of a murderer culprit. Will burn down NDC headquarters if an MPP communicator and a Ekasa. The family revolts a year after disgraceful incident. Agenda 111 sightings into Reed Smokers Ghetto. Bubu North American fundraiser pulls over $100K, launches $1 million endowment fund. The Chronicle. The Chronicle. Policy rate at 14%. Middle East crisis is the elephant in the room. BOG boss. Defilement law catches JHS school administrator. Reminded for allegedly having sex with a 14-year-old JHS graduate. Customs Commissioner strategizes on how to boost national revenue. Daybreak newspaper. The Daybreak. Bawumia Hills NPP MP says they are the last line of Ghanaian defense. Ghanaians IMF exit. New era of financial confidence. ADB MD. Sexy Ridoana school administrator cage for bunking girl 14. We are broke at forcing tells financial sector victims. Yebefa, the Daily Democrat. Mahama calls for African health sovereignty at Geneva Summit. Policy rate still at 14% MPC. Ministry of Health clears 8,000 health workers. Kenya begins major transformation of Nairobi waste management system. Textile waste figures grossly exaggerated. Marvin Usu. Ministry of Health issues public advisory on Ebola outbreak, urges vigilance. The Dispatch. The Dispatch. Ghana exits IMF after 17th bailout, but will it go for an 18th bailout? 1 year of working for President Mahama. NDC to name NDC headquarters after late President Jerry Rawlings. Demand data behind energy government. Every government claim. Bawumia to MPP MPs. Yebafa, the National Enquirer. The National Enquirer. No room for illegality. NPA police tighten ties. Julius Deborah, ETC 2026 reaffirms Ghana's strategic commitment to energy transformation. No one must be left out behind. Meg Ernest Lodina Mahama. PBC secures 30 million Ghanaian city facility to clear cocoa farmers' debt, restore operational stability. Now, your last paper no will be Showbiz. Showbiz, the graphic Showbiz. Red carpet is serious business. Nana Equia Ado. Marketing can't be last resort. Bozo Mato Creatives. Form fan not your ATM. Ivan Kwashigan to form makers. Na anopawe nkrata ya bobosui. Ene ya nkrata yedibedi juma. Ewo ahanomo. Quickly, let's pick the daily graphic.
All my chronicle.
The chronicle matters to me.
All my chronicle na.
Because okay. So who back but me wada okay.
So you see, so there's a lot of things happening within some jurisdiction that people are not getting attention or reports have not been said on that. There are a lot of rape cases within some community that has not come to light. As a teacher or as a headmaster of a school, the only right is to impart knowledge, not to take advantage of the students that have small breasts in their chest.
The patron teacher or administrator.
Fine, administrator or whatsoever. As administrator, are you there to just make sure that the students are protected? Or you are just there for your own interest? What interest will you find in a 14-year-old student? I can't born in Benzuni. 14 years. You see, the most annoying thing that you have lawyers who will come and be defending you this issue. As an administrator of a school, you are taking advantage of a 14-year-old girl. I can't born in Benzuni. You see, but you go around it and you see that some of the students almost in power. You see, when you are talking about the issue of the administrator, look at the students to themselves. They are all over the place. They are all over the place. And sometimes parents are not taking control over the awards. Parents are sleeping, the awards are in town. You see, so the teacher or the administrator have a way to lure these students into their rooms. Oh, send this book to the house for me. We'll be seeing it and we know some of these things. But it is good that some of these things are coming to light, that media is giving reports on it. There are a lot of young girls who are under trauma because of these things. They can't go and say it because they are afraid that you say, oh, if you say it, I'll kill you. You see, so it is good. Some of these things are coming to the daylight. Then we can talk about them. It is also, you see, students spend most of their time in school than in the house sometimes. You see, and parents have to be responsible. You can ask your what happened at school today? Did someone touch you? What happened at school today? But some of our parents, they are so busy to the extent that they don't even know the time the awards come back from school. So it's rather unfortunate that the administrator, and I'm very sure that the law is going to handle him very well. It's not anything we should all sit down and keep quiet about it. Because if it has not happened to your daughter or your son, you may feel we are complaining until it has happened to you. So I'm very happy. Some of these things are coming out to the media space now.
And also, media me or other issue, I'm saying Maria, but we now can say agenda 111 facilities we have tending to.
Jump.
I mean, yes, I wanted to talk about that because.
Say, show this we are not
because now I want to have issue about that, but okay.
Say it was one watch issue.
Okay.
Because when you discuss defilement, but the Marego kind matters. I told you the students and now say those involved in this account. She say no, a system, no, a man can only be new from. In this case, yes, having sex. And now one defiling no, one raping no. One raping no, one defiling no. And now it's have sex. Internet and no course. And now you want quality be so. Sabita frache. Uye uye nipa ne gestures obeye no ekire nia owo sankwala ne so den e wo se katro.
Well, I believe say uye penia sometimes in kwala ni bo honoma their physical appearance or deceitful 1 year wajobe was say we dey wenyi and the kind of conversation that only akwala because you see the opposite sex only omo yes I didn't 1 year na you are not being careful na odo and last ebema 1 year only be bibi sometimes kwala ni bi omo we JTS pan and say me hu ebi no pa no they say do omo nyi. And if care is not taken, you go and do something because I know a minor. Into your minor no. Only no koye bibi one share your benya asem. But you see, young koye bi ye ba ko hwe kwa na administrator e koye bi na no wo yire. Administrator e wo yire. Owo ma. Na saa yire ni mma nyina ba this time musu enyi. And at the end of the day, akwala wo 14 years dey. Akono ben ne wo ne ho asem. Even say bia owo body kra na say ne busu ye yi kra na. Also, who kai say because as to me kai be say you as administrator baby we need to coming down to this level say una kwala 14 years quarter there we anya bonsam we anya mental issue
yeah a baby actually be anasa na but I can say so we minor behavior as a minor and then there was schools ni bi wo hono I don't want to mention a school over here but me ni pe bi e back on or say kwala ni bi wo hono mo yesikafo ma into mo ti me text a teachers ni bi say omo akasa ti me text at say omo pa na so bo say say papa na me wo sika ntim wo bo ho ana teacher mo no asa ni se ni sika be do baby no na you say near the unexpected happens into your no swing so the teachers and as the corporate blame alone e was say awofo no so no it be a friendly mother child friendly to your children. It should be both the female and the male and just say man and kwa because a man dey be so ho no mo a almost so mutimi ye so you minor you teenager have a full conversation with your parents and I say obi kra so mo a make sure so ko fie be kwa akoka and you when ni be the short just like you when ni be on the mawa when me the opa akere so what say man we should just avoid it now asumdwe memra. Your father archives and one agenda 111 sightings into weed smokers. Unfortunately, Enra numbers right, Mario. Enra, we were supposed to talk about this. And ananka political era say Dr. Insiasare, Ekasa say, and what say you abandon agenda 111 because of change of government. Because agenda 111 eba say ebeboa hospitals are na enkone nimu. Na yebe man akọ nim na afi areas hospitals enshede ni ho no mo no yebetimi esi agenda 11 for 101 districts e wo hanum sia ebeboa amapomude adwuma no akonkan pasisi ade ebi ne se baby die adani get to it.
And also NDC ni MPP I have issue with them. Say party be wo power na ye voting out of power your transition team hand over the mom. And in terms of every project, in terms of every initiative, biano, I don't a day, I do baby, sebi, hand over. And those hand over, no, all these projects, all these initiatives are captured into the handover. It will be kaya. Time John Dramani Mahama, ebe free power no. E do baby no, handing over. Eba asano. You say community day schools ya dia no no see. And then the MPP government came. Nisa, majority of community day schools ye brought na ebia can rim a taxpayers' money. And those initiatives are in the bush. Now, MPP buy and so the agenda 111 swaba. Almost wabe free so no. You can say NDC government who buy and so I can't rim I'm baby I we get to.
Our President Mahama a speech mono or can say obu better uncompleted projects na.
Mameka has a mature. You see, President Yawaka, but one the bema de na yejuma any ministers. And most of the president ministers in be one bomb from pa. Now, two force guys we are broken. But you see, the issue is that say yes, see party be free power. So there is a transition. It's in your transitional team. You're handing over Bibia and so their mom before the new government assume officer. It means that they are not being fair to Ghanaians. Does it mean that that paper now you're handing over? Does it mean that transitional team, you capture all these projects, and so their mom one? Mind you, Sagleme housing. Acho, whereby was your contract, due diligence and yet
committee.
Yes, a committee. Bear 3 years.
What for Sagleme order?
Yes. Bear 3 years. You a way full. A taxpayers' money. Yebeka so and a contractor way already certificate, we are going to the trim near Popo before from. These two political parties, Mama Ghana anymore. I'm telling you, they are playing with the minds of Ghanaians. It's way back. It's the same so ye. Na omanum kone nim no si o there be a no. There's an issue here. It's ye kakra yempe committee within 3 years yenye. And then bon say onu so start a different initiative. Meanwhile, ye nim say ye krom ha ye health issues so a challenge a headache e di man ye krom. It's a see hospitals go krom ha. Why don't we make sure say this new government buy I don't know what it mean to us. And you see this kind of facilities, they will rot. And I know a day the new government will be willing to bring a new initiative. Meanwhile, in fact, and these parties, they are not helping Ghana. They are not helping us because in himself, politics is a continuous process. And so say we starting a way back. And so wait me twice, but oh my go and see 1 million per constituency. Say toilet, say you toilet to multi war. Even ko lower manyani. A we get to. I'm telling you, the last time I heard a call was me beside. Honorable Garibai. Very good.
Odumasi station.
It's your
engagement.
These are sika sebi. You see these toilet facilities. Oh, yan commission, yan ye. It's what's and answer you. These two parties there. This is Nyami Bem.
Now the neighbor. Be a marry better political parties. Here said so they went to have
those projects. They are projects government should have prioritized at the first 1 year of their, governance. But you see, some of these things, I believe that even before government will do handover, they are documents for handover, they are documents for transition. And I believe the transition has actually captured all finished projects and unfinished projects. See, some of these problems will still happen and we'll come and sit here and talk about it because we don't have a national plan. If you have a national plan, we know in the first year we are doing roads, we are doing hospitals. But if someone was asking that, under what circumstances do we have the resources to start hospital 111 at a go? We are not talking about 11 hospitals. So
111.
111. Do we have that resources to finish that 111 projects at a go? It's a question. For instance, if you go to Apigusu, there's one there. Asojaman District, there's one there. If you go to a Duke Room, I think at the top there, that one is working. They've commissioned it. You see, so we can't solely blame government that government has abandoned the infrastructure of the previous government. But the question is like, have we done due diligence to know the resources we need, the amount involved to put up hospital 111 hospitals at a go? Some are at construction level, some are at lengthy level, some are even there.
Oh, within 8 years. A country, Ghana, within 8 years. Yenti means 111. And so it means so that is the issue. So that is the issue.
So how would they finish some and leave some?
Would there be someone say ye block no way? Very good. And so it is President Mahama Estati and when we na ubaya. And I was to us. It Rebecca said, former president, not Sebi, not doing now, say, also say ye blog.
Government is a continuous.
Very good. If
government is a continuous process, why is the Otrope or one of the ye blog there? Why is it not?
Very good.
It's not. They've not even assess it.
So
it tells you that the these two political problems.
Mario, Obopo de no say go to Sege Swade no.
But Obopo de no menya ntie say yesi ama yesi dormitories.
Da be Ache. Ah.
You see, so all these things will come to an end if there's a national plan. Look, you can't go and build a new hospital when they are new ones. They are old ones for you to complete.
So Dr. Nsiansari has set it right. Say it shouldn't be abandoned because of change of government.
No, there's no way we can abandon that. But my only question is, under what circumstances are we starting 111 hospitals at a go? And why are they finishing some and some are still in the bush? Look, the money invested into the National Cathedral. Akao. Akao.
Because of
you see, so there should be a plan. The plan is, okay, we have hospitals here. Oh, okay, these hospitals, look, for instance, Mommy Eat and Environs. We are growing. We are growing. The only cheap company is around Awunjo.
Chips company.
okay.
It's around Awunjo.
We have health center.
Or health center.
My health center.
Oko Pam Quarters back or Asa.
Hospital.
Bombo Asa. The fastest growing community within the Lower Manya straight lines bomb.
Jomo Anko Akusia na
Akusia ana VRA.
Kwano Sunye.
St. Martin's.
Ana Atua. And there's one down the Nwaso, the Silver Bell there. Private hospital. So you see, if we should have a national plan that, okay, we are not going to put up a new hospital. So let's just make sure that we finish those ones. It should be done.
No, a national plan it should be compulsory, say.
It should be
when you come into governance, any project that is not completed,
we have it?
It must be completed.
But they are there.
Oh, we don't have any blueprints anywhere.
They are not implementing it, Mario. But the things
that's what I'm saying, that like for instance, planting for food and jobs should have been a very big policy where youth can go into farming. But
back in 5 minutes, 2 minutes, sorry.
A political initiative.
No, it is wrong.
But a political initiative, no. Every Ghanaian will benefit.
Of fulfilling the campaign promises.
Look, when we're raising topics or questions about how somebody was asking government that so you don't have money to complete the one-on-one hospital, but simultaneously you are cutting salt for 24-hour economy market. Is it not the same thing?
So am I?
And even those 24-hour economy markets we are talking about, hospitals can women bank every shame.
Clinics.
So it tells you that because we don't have a plan, but if there's a blueprint that you can't do it, and there are bylaws to govern it. By this time, most of these hospitals could have been at a place where we are just waiting for a commission. The president said that they are talking to some missions to come and take it. Some of the hospitals, for instance, St. Martin's like this, can bid for it. You see, but the question is, look, if you don't take time, some of those hospitals will not see daylight.
Thank you very much. Our time is up. Our Hanaka your hostel has any rents in so 2 minutes near fast or yesterday. Wow.
What's the same there?
So would you have over 10,000?
Look, if you go to Accra, most of our brothers are working in Accra, but rent is taking all the money.
Yes.
You see, somebody may say government don't have the right to interfere. For the past 20 years, there are some houses that have not done renovation. If there's a renovation, there should be a receipt for it to prove that, oh, I've done this renovation. So this based on this receipt and the things that I bought, I want to increase the price. Some landlords are just increasing it because they will tell you cement has right now. So right now that cement price is down.
Have they reduced
it? Government is not giving landlords the money to build, but everything in this country, there are rules and regulations. Even your own money at the bank, you can't go to the bank till 30. No. Banks open at 8:30 or 8:45. So it tells you that everything there comes with rules and regulation. Landlords, for instance, my place, there's no major renovation. Nothing has been done. The room is intact. Yantum. So if, for instance, you want to do an increment, it should be a negotiation between you and the tenant. Oh, Charlie, right now, I feel like things they cost more. Right now, I won't add this.
10 and 20, yes. 50, no.
But as for the hostels, Charlie parents, and you see, there's no assurance that after you complete University of Ghana, you get a job somewhere. There's no assurance anywhere. Even they're posting that they are posting the next, they are still in their houses. One of the daily report that they make available 8,000 health workers for them to be volunteer national payroll. So it's not automatic that Oko University who we are now in Juma or Debbie.
Me that's it. I better to die bomb.
No, that's all. No. Omunjai send omutu.
Ghana we are broke too.
Ghana we are broke. Say finance minister say we are broke. Inti niska say what? Inti bibie ni a omunya botre. Who bet 10 B 20 B. So
okay. And that's not the hand and then so you made NBC. Come out as a finance minister to force to say we are broke into the Ghana Kasaka now. No, what you know, into annual feel sick as semi e wo baby awo. As that PSC come work for say we share in Sansona and Koma Philip Husuno Mario and Power kind come. Imagine shirt wow shot and now I'm drop in qua. Near to me, and Koma Sylvester Tete, the champions like.
Honorable God,
Miruka say the district chief executive officer of the Esoja Mine District, Honorable Godwin Bobobi Abipi Akachi. I don't know ever you come more. Affinie yedi say jumedi share nsa. Ebe say bi say ejumedi be na wetimi abo. Akoye anase atose nchiwa fidi no. Manenda Marego TV Akachi he ya na nsem papa na akachiri edoso yedi bebro. Ehime fidi ni ka hunu say ye wana sententan no baby aye na nam so be se ko na like share na comment kase bia no ye be kan so ede amawo ewo ho no mo. Betimi ni abojafo edi nkomo 0201672828 0201672828 edi afa ejadi enkrato enso ehime fidi no tenase na Godwin Bobobi eni ye ebechicho nkomo ye metwa me ho apisike sima na masayamba.
Heal the land, plant the seed. Save the future, plant the trees. Yam Frankambum and Nildo, how many bear of free and Fed you my thing, Papo Wagana. Hey, Nagana, yeah, it's you nice. And I'll be myself, and I'll be myself, Sagana Beya, so free and and for politicians, said you my power. From my papa, and from my papa, I'm on party. Yeah, Ghana, oh, see, Ghana, so free and this is the time to heal the land. plant the seed. Save the future, plant the trees. Yam franka mummeniodo, how many beya free and fed you my thing, Papo Wagana. Hey, Agana, yeah, it's you nice. And Mabi, myself, and Mabi, myself, Sagana, beya free and and for politicians, said you my power.
Very much. That was Nasi. Welcome back and welcome to the Political Arena segment where we dive into the heart of Ghanaian politics. Take a say for more. Discussing this morning, we have the District Chief Executive Officer of the Esujaman District in the person of Honorable Godwin Bobobi in our midst to discuss his achievements after 1 year of his appointment for the district. I am Nana, so you stay and enjoy. Kindly join us on all our social media handles, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the rest. Kindly like, share, and comment. You can comment in every language. We are Ghanaians, so we understand each language here, and we definitely read your comments. You can also join us on 02016722828, 020167228 to talk to our marketers for affordable advertisement prices. We are streaming live here in our studio at Okwenya, Akuse Junction of the Tema Akusomo Highway. Thank you very much. Good morning, Honorable Bobobi, and welcome morning, to Marego TV yes. After 1 year of your appointment.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Let me go back. Wezo.
Yo.
Medakuku Ofwa.
Medakuye Ofwa.
Egbenye Jinu Deka or is what?
Epedeka.
We have done married don't start Epedeka.
Jinu means
Epedeka you overfee. Your now appointments be DCE. Egbe mi jibe mi akpobede alo amewa asebede do wodonwe alo umewana dekel. For this one, this you clap for me before you answer me.
Yo akbe eja agba. Akbe na habe enam monopopoye. Be na Nyaba Jise Echo for the kind of presidents, Mama. Nam monopopo be mavano Esujaman as chief executive. The Makpalabi no kami war so far. Mi order. Kami war ekasuso. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Please speak English now. So welcome once again.
Thank you.
Honorable Bobobi, 1 year. How far with Esujaman?
Yes, so 1 year Esujaman is good. Because Aban Papa Abba.
Okay.
Because Mahama is the president, and Esujaman is rising. Yes, we are rising, and it's good. I mean, the Americans will say, if you don't blow your horn, who will blow it for you?
Yeah, so, you want to blow your own horn.
Yes, so I mean, but this is not just about blowing your own horn. The fact speaks for itself. I mean, on the face of it, and from all angles, what is it that we have to do? We are delivering. The district is working again. And so everybody can attest to this. I mean, even our friends in the MPP can attest to this. Yes.
To hit the nail on the head, what are some of your achievements?
Maybe we would have to take it sector by sector.
Okay.
So I think that cohesion it's very key for me. Peace, unity in the district. We do not have that much of acrimony, tension politically. I mean, you go to some districts where you realize that still elections are past and gone, and we're just supposed to focus on developmental issues. But you still would want to, you still see political activists trying to, as if we're still in the election or still in the campaign. As a German, we've gone past that. All the political parties, we are on the same page, MPP, NDC, and you see that on the floor of the, General Assembly, when we have, although it's not supposed to be partisan, we know that same members, their
sons,
political lineages. But then they don't show that when it comes to deliberations on the floor, of the House. And they are all focused on how we can develop the districts, how we can provide the critical infrastructure that people need. So I think that unity is there. We do not, yes, there are a few issues of boundary disputes, but so far it's good. Nananum are working tirelessly to ensure that we live at peace with each other. And I salute Nananum, on that. Because Asojaman is the only district I know with 3 paramounts. And if you still want to add the settler community, so there is diversity of culture, ethnicity, etc. So it takes a lot of work in order to maintain that cohesion and peace and all that. So far, it's been great.
Okay, if you just join us on Marego TV, is the political arena segment, and I have Honorable Godwin Bobo, be the Chief Executive Officer for the Sojaman District in our midst. And today, my Executive Officer is also with me as a co-host. I forgot to introduce him earlier. I have Philip Husuno Mario. So I just said in the house, talk busy.
You are welcome to our studios once again.
Yeah, thank you.
So far, wanted to know, you take it one after the other. There are some. I think the last year when we were here, someone asked about Boso Secondary Technical about some water challenges. I don't know within that year whether that water challenge at Boso Secondary Technical have been solved, and some other infrastructures, maybe in Akwamai, Apigusu, and the likes. We can
look at that. So, Boso Secondary Technical water. So perhaps let's look at sanitation. For me, water means sanitation, because without water, you cannot observe sanitary conditions and all that. So we've done 11 mechanized boreholes, of which Boso Secondary Technical has benefited. And then we also done what you call a small town water system. Okay, at Akomufie. And for me, that is the most impactful projects that we've done. Aside the school blocks, etc., that's water system in Akomufie, because over the years, they've had a lot of water challenges, in Akomufie. And it will surprise you to note that if you go to Asojaman, we have a portion of the district being under Ghana Water, which is in Pong, then a portion which is under Ghana Water, which is in Juapong. Now Komufie happens to be under Juapong. And for some strange reasons, not. So we've had issues of water supply to Akomufie. And that will be a thing of the past. We've done a water system. The contractor has just finished. We're yet to commission that project. And it's a system that people can connect to their homes directly, just like Ghana Water. A day, it will produce about 1,200 gallons, what they call the Kufa gallons, a day, on daily basis. 1,200 of these Kufa gallons for the Akomufie community. So that, for me, is the most impactful, because water is life. And it's a project that's personally I dedicated to Nana Afrakuma, the Queen Mother, of Akom.
That's the water project on our screens now.
Yes. So we have 3 of these stands advantage points in the community, and beside this, you can also tap it directly to your home. You get it. You can directly tap this to your home and fetch it through your taps, just like Ghana Water. So for me, it is the motive. impactful projects.
Aside the schools that Mary mentioned, Esojama as a whole.
Yes, so that is it with water, and still with sanitation. We've also done, yes, so that is the system, as the viewers can, that is the system that we have at Akomufie. So we have 3 mechanized boreholes that have been piped to a location somewhere on the mountain where you see this. This is sited somewhere on the mountain, about 4 kilometers from where the boreholes have been drilled. Okay, so it gets to this, you pump it all the way down to the top this way, then by gravity you supply it back to the various homes. So that's how we've put in place at Akomufie. We've also done, as part of sanitation, we've also done 4 galvanized waste bins. I mean, the big ones, the Zoom Lion, I mean, dustbins. We've done that. So that is it with sanitation, apart from other cleanup exercises and here and there. So that is it with sanitation. Education, since you mentioned a school, we've done a number of school blocks. Under the DACF, that is a common fund, we're doing Legacy Totibo. Okay, you go to Totibo. It's a JHS block that was abandoned since 2016. Okay. At the substructure level, that is the footing level. The level, the technical people will say that is 10% completion. So we took over and started working on it. It's virtually completed. Yesterday, we had to speak to it.
So I want to ask, why Totibo? Is it because you come from Totibo?
No, I'm not from Totibo. I'm not from Totibo. It's a community I would love to stay. Very serene environment and very nice people, hospitable people. But I'm not from Totibo. Totibo, because that is a project that was abandoned. Our taxes locked up in there since 2016, and the kids are in dire need of a modern, decent classroom to study. So we had to go back and look at that structure, and as we speak, to the glory of God, we've worked on it, and we've modernized it actually. Yes, the staff common room would have washrooms. There are 2 washrooms in the staff common room with a kitchenette where our teachers can go and have their meal. I mean, so they will have an AC fitted in there for them. There are 2 ceiling fans, 4 conduit lights in each classrooms, and fully fitted with security or China doors. I mean, you don't see that in our public schools, do you? No. So, so I mean, that is it with Totibo. And the roof is this self-locking roofing sheet, the long span, self-locking. You don't see that with our public schools. So that is what we've done at Totibo. And then you go to Kudi Copper, we've done a brand new JHS, and this brand new JHS comes with a 7-seater WC. Okay, and we've attached a mechanized borehole as well, so that there will be constant flow of water. So 7-seater WC, the headmistress or head teacher would have an office in there, with a washroom in there, with a store in there for the head teacher. There is a staff common room. There is an ICT lab which will be fully furnished. Yes, so that is it with Kudi. And then also, all the doors are security doors, China doors, all the way at Kudi. You don't see that with our public schools, do you? Unless you come to... Then we've also done 6-unit classroom block. And with Kudi, the contractor tells me in the next 2 weeks it should be done with that project. Because doors fitted, plastering done, wiring done, it's left with ceiling, and then a few other things, landscaping that will be done, then that project will be done. So it's giving me 2 weeks to complete it. We've done 6-unit classroom block as well at South Senche. And again, that 6-unit classroom block, that is primary school, has 7-seater WC. Okay? These washrooms are not standing somewhere in the bush where the kids will leave the classroom, say, I'm going to do this. They go and they don't come back. They've run back home. I mean, the truants. So these washrooms are in the building, and the buildings are gated. So once the kids enter in there, the gate is locked. Okay, so some of them call me DC or self-contained school. So
Okay.
yes, DC or self-contained school. So again, so the 6 units, ICT lab, staff common room, head teacher with office, with washroom, with store in there. So again, that is all we've done in the 6 units. Then we're doing kindergarten at Asekuma. Block work finished. I think the wood is on it. It's left with roofing, and the other works will continue. The kindergarten is not KG1, KG2. Okay, so you have the KG1, KG2, and all that. But it also comes with 4-seater WC. Again, with a head teacher or caretaker, with an office, washrooms, a store. In there. Then there's a huge area for the kids to go and have fun games, computer games, plant seeds, and all that. All part of the building. And then it will not be open just like that. The whole facility will be gated. So once the kids get in there, they are safe, they are secured. And in fact, the kids also have a sick bay. Okay, there's a sick bay. Then there's a bath. A child comes to school with a bit of a fever or high temperature. The madam can just take that baby in there and then give a very good shower. So that's what we're doing at Asekuma with the kindergarten block. So yes, then we are also looking at some Get Fund projects. Okay, as far as education is concerned, it's littered all over and championed by our very hardworking, competent Member of Parliament, Honorable Thomas Nyakwampem, who doubles as Deputy Finance Minister. You go to Agina Senior High School, you'll be amazed. I think that your cameras should be there. You go to Agina Senior, and I tell them that I think we'd have to name that school after Honorable Ampem Nyako. In all honesty, he is virtually building that school. You go to that school, any modern facility you see is the handiwork of our MP. From bungalows for teachers, ahead of 2024 election, he did this nice one. We were going to commission it. The headmistress at the time said teachers should not even step there. Yes. Students were not allowed to even come there. So we went there like strangers to commission a school. After that, we had to take the keys away. Okay, and the key was returned back to the school, thanks to the good people of Ghana giving us power. In 2024. So if you go there now, we have boys' dormitories being built, we have girls' dormitories being built, we have admin blocks being built, we have assembly halls being built. About 5 or 6 different projects.
The guy the white shaking is that's his school.
That's your school. Yeah, so
He's an student.
An old student. Yes, so that school is for Honorable Thomas Ampem Nyako. And I say it in all honesty. I put that to the PTA chairman, and he's a staunch MPP man. Yes. And he tells me, Chief, the Wakandi and Ukre, I say, best see, they will name a block after him. I think that will not be enough. I think that will not be enough. Because you should go there and look at the facilities in that school. And then you just oppose with what the MP is spearheading now. In that school. So massive. So massive. You go to Apigusu, Apisek, Great Apisek, you go to Apisek, and also there's a project that Get Fund is supposed to do. I think they are doing the profiling, and that project will also be done. But all the senior high schools are witnessing one Get Fund project or the other. Let's go back to Totibo. Totibo, Get Fund is doing another project there. 6 units, massive block. That's Get Fund is doing there. Akomufie, Get Fund, Akomine Senior High School, right? Akomine Senior High School. Get Fund, Professor Mills started a dining hall, a multi-purpose dining hall. Very huge project. Okay, that could say a dining hall, offices for the matrons, and the storeroom. It's huge. It was abandoned way back when we left power in 2016. But now that we're back, Get Fund had come back to that facility and it's been roofed. Other works are yet to continue, but at least it's been roofed. Again, at our command, there was an abandoned toilet that I had to move in. We completed and we handed over to the students. And they are using it now. You go to Mama Copper. You go to Mama Copper.
No, those one you put it together. Mama Copper, Abomayao toilet issues, put them together for us.
Yeah, so Mama Copper, Abomayao toilets were abandoned way back in 2016. They were supposed to be vault chamber, what you call KVIP.
Cheating.
Yes, sorry if you haven't your breakfast. I'm sorry, but that was about we converted that into a WC, a modern facility for the community. Abandoned at 20% or something, or 30% or something. We've completed that virtually. It's more than 95% completed, and will be the Abomayao one is a problem. We were unable to capture all the abandoned projects. In fact, a number of projects have been abandoned. And it was like for the past 8 years or so under the MPP, nothing was happening. Nothing. So it was difficult for us capturing all these abandoned projects under the legacy budget line, because you see the resource envelope is fixed, but the number of projects you put under that envelope are almost unlimited. So we were able to do capture Mama Copper, but Abomayao we couldn't do it. Mind you, it's the same legacy that went into the Totibo abandoned one, same legacy that we're doing Jakiti abandoned toilets, that one too we're doing it. Same legacy, that is going into the renovation of staff bungalows. Okay, now beside the abandoned projects, there are some that are existing projects that have been occupied, like staff bungalows. But there is so much neglect, as if there is no paint in Ghana. Okay, you can't imagine, like even the main assembly block. Okay, that is another sad one. Okay, the main assembly, it was at a sorry state. The building leaked, the window frames all rotten, and then you come to the chief executive's office. For example, sometimes you come there, you see beds, anoma, heavy. Heavy water, you have bed next. Mario. You see, because the frames were rotten. And so beds could just easily pass through those openings and then enter the office, and then they had their habitations there. They were laying eggs and reproducing, and you understand. And there was so much leakage. You had even a baobab tree growing from the roof all the way running. Oh, yes, I'm telling you. Yes. So we took a decision to refurbish that facility, and it's great to behold. Yes, we're doing solar. Okay, with that facility, we're doing solar so that I can take care of all our lights, our fans, our computers, ACs in some offices, everything, so that to keep the assembly running. Even if we are off, we have light out, the assembly will still function. We have a huge debt with VRA on that facility. Once we do with this solar, we'll cut down that debt down. The technicians say that if they do the solar and we produce more than we need, our meter, the kind of meter they're going to fill, will begin to move anti-clockwise. As it moves anti-clockwise, it is clearing the arrears that we have on those meters. Okay, so with time, once we finish clearing that arrears, then we will now also be producing electricity. So there's a massive investment we are doing with that building. We have done the re-roofing, we have done the rewiring, we have done the resealing, We've changed all the doors to very solid panel doors. We've done tiling. We changed the sanitary ware. Okay, that is the washrooms, the WCs, sink, hand washing basins, and all that. We'll be doing landscaping. We're doing painting. We're doing glazing. Okay, it used to be wooden stuff. So we're doing glazing, aluminum glazing throughout. We'll be furnishing. Okay, you come to our conference and we'll be doing air conditioning systems. Initially, you come and you have cables running all over the building. So we've embedded air conditioning system, we've embedded IT systems, in the internet facilities, all that embedded in the building. So we're doing a modern facility. You go to the conference room, and very soon, once the furnishing is done, you come and see an active panel, not a projector. We have an active panel in there with modern conference table, with chairs. Same for the assembly hall, where our honorable assembly members will come and deliberate and think about the future of the districts. We're going to upgrade that also to a level that our members of parliament, in quotes, when they come there, they'll feel because they are our members of parliament, they'll feel comfortable and take very good decisions, make very good and enduring bylaws, for the district. So that is it. A lot more is happening. A lot more. Unless the questions keep coming, then I can be able to throw light.
Okay, so Honorable, I want to ask about the 24-hour economy market. If you go to Asojamai, we have the main markets that runs Mondays and Thursdays. Somebody would say, looking at the population around Atimpoku, Akrade, why send the 24-hour market to Asukuma? Where if you come to Asojamai, that we know that currently when you talk about tourism, it's within that stretch. So why send the market to Asukuma, not considering that of Akrade, Akwamufi, or even Akonsobo, or even Jakiti as a whole?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Developments and planning must be forward-looking, and so, and I say that Marego, you should watch out for Asekuma. Asekuma would become a major economic hub, not just in the eastern region, but in Ghana, if not in the West African sub-region. Now, when the president talks about the Volta Economic Corridor, where is it? Is it Asekuma? As we speak, we're constructing an inland port at Asekuma. That inland port will connect to Debre Inland Ports in Salaga North. Okay? So the vision of His Excellency the President is that goods, cargo, etc. will be transported from Tema through the railway line to Asekuma. Then you put on barges, transported on the lake to the north. That is Debre Port. We're going to have irrigated land for vegetable production, fruits, etc. So that fresh vegetables and fruit can be harvested right here, put on the barges, transported to Debre, to Tamale International Airport for flighting to Europe, Asia, and America. Where is it revolving around? Asekuma. We have the Volivo Bridge, which I'm sure you are aware of. The Eastern Corridor Road connects, or the Volivo Bridge connects Eastern Corridor in Shai Osudoku to Volta in Dofadidome. That Eastern Corridor extends from Dofadidome to where? To Asekuma, where we're going to have an interchange. So our 24-hour market is sited so close to where the interchange is going to be. It's not far from the interchange. So you see how strategic Asekuma is. Just this week, I think Monday, I received a proposal from a very top envoy of His Excellency the President. I wouldn't want to mention his name. His proposal is that the district should consider establishing an onion market.
Okay.
Why? Because of the turbulence in the Sahelian region. Okay, so turbulence in Sahelian region. Asojaman can have water transport from the north down here. So if you can produce onion in the north, or if farmers in Burkina who are closer to the north can move their produce by water, if they are coming to Ghana, then by water it's landing right here at Asukuma. You understand? So that is his proposal, and wholeheartedly have accepted. I've directed that we should write back, express our thanks and to him that we're going to pursue that. We're going to have that market also. I was telling my technical people that market should go to Asikuma. So it's not just going to be onion market. It should be yam, vegetables, fish markets, aside the 24-hour markets. That's why I say Marego should watch out for Asikuma. It's going to be a major economic hub. We just need, resources, because the commitment is there, the zeal is there, the energy is there. We want to just do a lot for our people, because you don't do this, and I'm passionate about it. You don't do this because you are doing anybody some favor. No. Leadership is about legacy. Yes.
Quickly, in view of this, let's talk about road networks. The MPP Nanado Enzang, I understand it is from Ashaiman Junction to Eswejama. Honorable, would you wait for the construction to get to Eswejama, or find temporary measures while waiting for those road networks to be constructed? And also, Eswejama district has benefited from the push. How far are your road networks?
Yes, Eswejama is the center of road construction. Thanks to His Excellency the President, the Road Minister, and my very competent and hardworking MP. He's spearheading all this. We give him all the thanks. It is difficult counting the roads that are being constructed because there are many. It is easier for me to tell you those that are yet to be touched. But let me try. We're doing, big push is doing from Apikusu Junction to Mpakadan. Okay. And Mpakadan, before you go to, it's also veers off from around Anyesu to Abomayao, where the abandoned toilet is. Then we're doing from Atimpoku, Akomufie Junction there, all the way to Akomufie, to pass through Kranche, back to Mpakadan. You see that ring of road. So if you are going to Mpakadan, there's no need going through Adome, Joapon. No, you can pass through Akomufie, you go through Kranche, and Ebusiakrua, then you go to Mpakadan, then you get to Apigusu, you can continue to wherever you are going. So that ring of road is being touched. And then you also come to Jakiti, the Jakiti Road. So that is from Marine to Yanyama Junction, all the way to Ajina, Edumasa, Jakiti, Mpamprase to Kudikopa. My favorite village. I grew up fishing in the lake, so that place.
Kudi is another word, right? Sika, or is it anyway?
There's Togbe Kudi there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that road is being done. Then from Yanyama Junction all the way to Yanyama to Sedon, that road too is being done. Sapo Junction to Sapo, that road has been awarded. Akosombo to Totibo, that road has been awarded. Akosombo to Osokwao, that road has been awarded. Contractor is on site. I had to rush there 2 days ago to engage some residents over some disputes. So that road is being worked on. From Akrade to Akrade Quarters, that is South Senche. That road is being worked on. Which other road? Yes, very. And all these roads are being done. What is left will be the Anchiasi, okay, Anchiasi Road, Abuma, Beji, and these are small, roads. We've done the reshaping for them, for Beji and Abuma, but with the tiring, these are roads that yet to be done. the residency road where I mean that I don't want to personalize it, but the residency road where my staffs are, that road too has to be worked on. And as we speak, the contractor is there, is dealt with the culverts, the major culverts at the junction. So my understanding is that they will continue to work on that road. Which other road? Basically, these are the roads that are left. Then Senche roads. Okay, they have terrible potholes, so that road would have to be worked on. So what is left, it's so small that given the space we have, okay, from this year, mind you, December, by November, the Minister of Finance will be back again with the budget for 2027. So by 2027, 2028, I believe that all our roads should be cleared.
Honorable, you can't even remember some of the roads that are being constructed or that are to be constructed, meaning that it benefited a lot from the big push.
A lot.
Is it that the MP is the Deputy Minister of Finance?
That's what
No, I wouldn't say so. It's about the strategic nature of the district. Yes, I'll put it that way. But the strategic nature of the district. We're going to have a pharmaceutical industry, pharmaceutical hub. Okay, and plans are far underway. And again, there's going to be a solar project on the lake at Sedom. Feasibilities have all been done, and I understand it's about 200 megawatts of electricity will be produced by solar, by mounting these panels on the lake. So it's a very strategic district, and so it is in the interest of the country that we put our money where our mouth is. We put in the needed investments so that it can generate. I mean, if we develop these ports and the irrigated lands, the hotel or the tourism industry is booming, that is jobs, I mean, for the people. So it's about how the whole country can leverage on the district by providing the major economic blocks. And that has to do with roads, it has to do with internet facilities, it has to do with electricity, etc. So it is not because he is Deputy Minister for Finance. Otherwise, you say he's just been partial.
No, we can see you if you give you enough time, you will talk. And our time is almost up. But before then, Mario comes. What is your relationship with the MP?
He's my brother. He's my brother. He's my friend. And he's my boss. Sometimes when I say he's my boss, people misunderstand me. Say, the president is your boss. Yes, I agree. The president is my boss. But my MP is equally my boss because he's been DCE before. He sat in that chair, that very chair before. You understand? That very chair, he sat in there before. In fact, the curtain that is in the office where he went, Chief, this is the curtain I bought way back. Oh. I said, yeah. So he's laid some foundation and you are taking off from there. You have to give him that due respect and acknowledge that he's achieved. Look, when President Kufuor told President Rollins that, hey, I didn't know the things I was saying unless I got to government, I didn't know. So I am sorry. It's only what do you call it? Rollins. No, it's only President Ronaldo who had never acknowledged. After saying all those things in opposition, he came to power. He never acknowledged that. Look, President Mahama did something good. Okay, but for us in the NDC, we have that humility to acknowledge our leaders, people we are taking over from. That yes, they've laid some good foundation, and we are going to continue. So the relationship I have with my MP, you can say it. But
Mario wants the last
question. I just want to talk about the recent power outages. Gridco has been in the news for some time. It took your leadership and some key, government stakeholders to bring the issue to an end. But my question has to do with your fire tender. Is your fire tender working effectively?
Fire tender at the Akosombo. During the fire outbreak, it came to light that it got involved in an accident, and so it's not working. I'm not sure it's been fixed. No.
The drip machines, are they intact?
Yeah, our drip machines are. I mean, they are intact.
You've done it.
I think the fire tender, issue. If they come to Lower Manya, the same thing. It's not working. And you see, we don't know when a fire outbreak will happen again. So I believe these two districts, or this one district, one municipality, should be able to make sure that the fire tender is working, to the sense that if there's a need for us to even get a Sojaman one to come. So it tells you that now these two, one district, one municipality don't have fire tender, and there's a big issue right now. We'll be in trouble.
Yes, I mean that is true, but I also know that the fire service is working. The government is working to procure new fire tenders. It's a nationwide issue that we inherited, and that the government is working at it to ensure that new fire tenders are procured for the various these assemblies.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Godwin Bobo, BDC for Esojama. But before we draw the curtains down, your parting words.
Always I talk about unity. Yes, so I ask that we remain united in Asojaman, in Ghana, everywhere. Let us all be united, and then let us do our bit. Let us do our bit. You are a civil servant, do your bit. One outro application. You are at the prayer camp, praying, doing this, calling Honorable Buami. Now you've gotten the job, it's like it's become a burden on you. I mean, you don't get it. The very job you were praying for, you were going to the prayer camp and you were going to, in some instances, to the shrines. Now you've gotten that job, and the job has become a burden on you.
You come to work late.
You come to work late.
If you like the rest, I know they come. You come Monday too. You come Wednesday.
I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So let us give it all our best. Whatever it is that you are doing, give it all your very best. And I believe that God, in His infinite wisdom, will lift you. Even if nobody is watching, God is watching. These small things that we are doing, if nobody is watching, I believe God is watching, and He will always make a way when the time is due. So we greet everybody. We thank everybody for the time.
Thank you very much. That was Honorable Godwin Obobi, the DCE for Esojama in the studio this morning. But he said unity. If you get the work, I'll go the work. Even if they do shakara for that, you get it. As we draw the curtains down for today, thanks you very much for tuning. Catch you tomorrow. Remember, you can join us on our social media handles. Marego TV is located at Okwenya, Akuse Junction, Eastern region of the Tema Akusumo Highway. Thanks for watching once again. Today I was here with my co-host, Philip, who's no married, the executive producer. I am Nana Soyo. Thank you very much. Remember, Marego TV is always the new experience with great insight. And to the PA of the PA for the DC for Esojama, he's also here. He's a PA, Baba PA times now as a PA. As a Taba left side, yeah, was so Taba right, Kakra. And over Taba right. And today's technical crew is saying,
yes, but very quick before we go, he just drew my attention that the water destiny is not at Boso Secondary, it's rather at Enum Presby. Yes. So that's no, not ANSEC. We have Enum Presby Technical. That is where we've done a mechanized ball, not Boso Secondary Technical. Yes. Boso, we're doing their school field. We partnering the traditional authority to do their school field for them. Yes, so that is what we are doing at that school. Yes.
And a very big thank you to the Member of Parliament who doubles as the Deputy Finance Minister, F.S.J. Honorable Thomas Ampemiako. Bra, okay, thank you very much. Today, technical PCR for you do. Yes, I'm a bad number. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.